Today, Yevgenia Gutsel's lawyer announced that the court has sentenced the head of Gagauzia to 7 years in prison over the case of funding the Shore Party. How did the Kremlin arrive at this decision? Was it considered politically motivated?
Yes, this is clearly a politically motivated decision. It exemplifies attempts to exert blatant and illegal pressure on political opponents during the election campaign. We can see how the opposition is being squeezed from every angle in Moldova. Essentially, people are being deprived of the chance to vote for those they favor. And of course, we are talking about how the rules and principles of democracy are being flagrantly disregarded in every possible way in this country.
Yesterday, the Russian Foreign Ministry stated that Moscow no longer considers itself bound by self-imposed restrictions on the deployment of intermediate and shorter-range missiles, as the conditions that maintained this moratorium have already ceased to exist. Specifically, this refers to the actions taken by the collective West concerning the proliferation of such missiles. 119. In light of this, the question arises, does Russia's withdrawal from the unilateral moratorium automatically imply that it will deploy these missiles? Has the president issued any directives in this regard?
Russia considers itself entitled, if necessary, to take appropriate measures, to take appropriate steps.
Has the president already made any specific decisions on the deployment of such systems?
We shouldn't really expect any announcements here, after all. We're talking about the defense sector. So, this is a rather sensitive and confidential area. Ukraine is now widely recognized for its efforts to challenge monuments. It's trying to stay ahead of Europe in that regard. But it doesn't make it more beautiful, and it certainly doesn't improve the Kiev regime either. We often hear statements that essentially threaten efforts to pressure countries into severing trade ties with Russia. We do not regard such statements as legitimate. We believe that sovereign nations should have the right to choose their own trading partners and economic cooperation regimes, and to select those arrangements that best serve their national interests.
The Kremlin is pleased with the impact that Putin and Lukashenko's statements had on Valiam last Friday, as tensions appear to have eased somewhat, so to speak. In my view, the manner in which they were delivered also contributed to this. Thank you.
I'm not entirely sure which effect you're referring to. Questions were asked, the heads of state responded, and of course these questions couldn't have gone unnoticed.